Oh, what now?
You turn to see a striking red-haired. Her with the fur her. To quote Mr. Kendord. You turn to see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armour. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature. And a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. You're Anna. I met you in the Hive, outside the mortuary, correct? The girl ignores you and turns to Farad. What's this about, then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scarred dog, so I'm not. Get out of your other gullies to do it. What of your other gullies? Anna, rose of my eye, have I not taught you to respect the dead? A thin smile worms across Farad's corpse and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him. Eh? What are you on about? She squints at you. He's not a deader. Ah, yes, my mistake. Farad nods, then his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake. For this one only had 1 foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstones with a light tap. He woke up, sought me out. Most embarrassing. So, Anna glances at you, then shrugs. He shouldn't be playing deader on the Hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in the Dusty's arms, he will. Do I want to play along or just skip to it? Because I think I was dead. Wasn't I dead? Isn't that the whole thing? I was dead. Right, where did you find my body? That's it. Show him where you found his body, Anna. Farad taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farad studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley corpse, you come back and see Farad. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
Anna sneers at Farad, then throws a glance at you. Come on then, keep your steps quick, Jig. I've little time to waste on the likes of ye. Very well, let's head there now, because I don't see the point in staying around here. I assume we could come back later, assuming we still have a bit of junk. Assume. Very well, let's head there now. Anna points to the door in front of you. Through there's where we want to be. Let's head on in. Party member! Woo! You are chaotic neutral. There are factions in this? Have I just not been paying attention? Am I supposed to have joined one? Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Level up! Woo! Saving throw. New spell memorization thingies. I get to put a new stat up. Woo! Stats! Genius level intelligence. Heroic charisma. Heroic wisdom. Average strength. Average dexterity. Average constitution. I mean, I could... That won't give me anything. That doesn't give me anything. That doesn't give me any benefits. Do I want to upgrade any of these? I mean, I assume from what they've said, like the fact she snuck in, I assume that Anna has a high dexterity and she's a thiefy person. I have thiefy things. I have things for thieves. That'll be good. I could improve my health regeneration. I think I'll put my charisma up because I think I've got stuff for intelligence and wisdom. So I'll put my charisma up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Armor class 4. Oh, they're not going to get on, are they? Chaotic neutral and lawful neutral. Oh no. You are chaotic good. I'm neutral good. Right. Level up. Extra hit points, extra whatevers. Mage spellbooks. Okay, so nothing new there. Even though I've got level 3 spells, but you haven't got any level 3 spells for me to learn. Hello, my dear. You have various different things there. Okay. Right, so let's look at what weapon you have. You have punch daggers. Does that do anything? Ooh. Going Privon might help you. Ragged note. Beware shadows. Beware places where the night lives. They wait. There is no natural darkness. Only shadows. Okay. More healing. Right, what's this? This is 1 to 4, 2 2. This is 2 to 8. They're much better. Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Keep your mitts off that. Hey.
Oh, I see. So I'm really confused by how this works. They're better weapons, I think. So they're the ones we'll have use.
The blade will not exist if it is taken from me.
Okay. Fight a thief. I'm the only one who has no fighting skills. What's my new journal? Well, let's go back to quests. Find the site where Anna found your body, which is through here. But there is a tenement full of chaos lying between me and it. That doesn't sound good. Wait. This is the starved dogs barking. They're around here, aren't they? Okay, so we're going to brutally murder them. Now we've got... I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted. Farah just told his daughter to escort me to the place where she'd scavenged my body. Some haunted alley. He told me if she happened to lose me on the way there, to come back and see him and he would guide me. We should go in, but we need health. I could also sell a lot of my stuff now. Actually, where am I? I'm not where I think I am I? No, this is not right. Because I could hand in that those cranium stuff. Cranium bits. I've got a lot of money. I should really consider using it. 13 to 50. Wait, hang on. Oh, they give you bonus to your armor class. Very nice. Right, what do they do? Bonuses to open lock.
Done.
We're going to die. Actually, can I rejig where I am? Oh, I can't change this party order at all. Well, that's unwise. I don't have a lot of. The necromantic spell transforms your marketplace. Can select any living creature within touch range and drain life from himself and give it to the target. So if I do that, I can.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
Yeah, right. I think I'm going to save before I go into this scary place. Into the realm of chaos. I don't know how... So I've got someone in a faction. Should I be thinking about factions? That is a legitimate question. Please don't tell me which factions to be thinking of. But, I don't think we've got... Have we even come across any factions? We might have done. I just might not have been paying attention. I assume I can't rest out here. It's too dangerous to rest here. Of course it is. We're going to die. What you first took to be a door in the archway is actually a painting. The artist had made use of the shadows of the overhanging arch and some subtle texturing effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Examine the door. Other than the skill of the artist, there is nothing remarkable about the painting. The door has been painted on a rough stone wall, and you can feel the stone and mortar beneath the painted wooden texture. We're going to leave that alone, because I've just had an idea. We need to go and talk to this guy, because I'm fairly sure we got a tattoo somewhere that we need to tell him about. I might be horribly wrong. I might be getting confused.
Are you daft? We'll draw the lady's gaze. If we stay here, we will.
Okay. Next to you, Anna stiffens as she catches sight of Fel. Anna, what's wrong? Are you daft? Suddenly realises she's frightened. Are you so piggy to dance in the lady's shadow you'll bandy words with this one? Let's give this place the laugh before we get penned in the dead book. What's the problem? It's Fel. Anna throws a fearful glance at the creature. Presumably Fel. Let's be away, aye. No good'll come out of being here, so it won't. What's the problem? He's a Davos who's not a Davos, aye. He walks on the ground. Anna's voice drops a whisper and she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place the laugh, aye. No harm will come to you while I'm here. Now tell me what's wrong. Fel's a Davos who angered her. It's said he's a Davos who isn't a Davos, and the time has come when the lady's gaze will fall on him, so it will. You mean the Lady of Pain? Aye, and heed your tongue. Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her as you mention the lady's name. The Davos work for the lady and she protects him. Except Fel, she shudders. Let's be away, aye. I'd like to speak to him first. Please, nay, no good'll come of it. Anyone speaking to Fel could draw the lady's gaze. I don't want to die, I don't. To your surprise, Anna looks close to tears. Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. I promise. I just want to speak to him for a moment. For a moment, Anna just looks at you. Then something in your gaze seems to calm her, for she steels herself. I don't know why She shakes her head. Go on then, talk to him. I don't care. There's an undercurrent of fear in her voice. Very well. Waits patiently. Let's not push Anna. I had some questions for you. Did you do the tattoos on this dismembered arm I found? Fel examines it for a body, tracing the patterns with the finger. He then looks up in a series of rebuses form, hazy at first, then comes sharply into focus. The arm is yours, the tattoos are mine. One tattoo speaks of a time when your path was shared by 4 others. Ooh, what 4 others? 4 strings of symbols swirl from Fel's head, matching the pattern upon the dismembered arm. They speak of 4, shall I tell you their hearts? Yes.
Updated my journal.
The symbols swirl before you and you piece them together. 1 unloved, who loves one who does not love. I'm guessing Dayanara? 1 who does not see what others see and sees what others do not. 1 who is familiar and bound with duty. 1 who is a slave and his chains are words. As you finish translating, the 4 strings seem to form themselves into links and they merge into a chain. The chain then bends until it is a symbol you feel you recognize. That symbol, what is it? The symbol sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to your eyes. It is torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. Fel nods at your left arm or your shoulder. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind has forgotten, and so you wear the rune always. You mentioned there were other tattoos on the arm. What others? Fel examines the arm again, tracing the other faded tattoos upon its surface. As he does, they each appear as a symbol above his head, hazy at first, then coming to focus sharply. He turns to face you. Once forgotten, now remembered. You may wear them again if you wish. Other questions, maybe? Oh, can you tell me anything about these tattoos on my body? That's what I've got. None on my hand. Okay, can you tell me about some of them? The ones upon your back were scribed with a careful hand and are directions to remind that forgets itself. The symbol that lies upon your left shoulder is the mark of torment. All I wanted to know. Okay, let's get out of here then.
I'm gone.
Maybe I should talk to Anna. I was just thinking that. I've talked to Mort and Dakon a few times, but I haven't spoken to Anna at all.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Well, there's a place where you found my body. It's through there. Didn't I meet you in the Hive before I met Farad? When I asked about... yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I haven't forgotten you. I asked about Farad, you told me he was south and west of the mortuary when he wasn't. Oh, yeah, I did. And you'd have done the same if some scarred wreck came to you and asked where you could find your dad. You found him anyway, so I wouldn't want to hear you carrying on about it, I don't. What were you doing by the mortuary? It's my territory. I was looking for dead as I was. She looks you up and down and then smirks. Found a walking one, I did. I see. Did you find anything on my body before you brought it to the mortuary? Anna looks at you warily, and her tail stops flicking a moment, then resumes slower than before. Aye, mayhap I found something, but if I found anything, it's mine by right, it is. The other bits are in Farad's keeping. I don't have time for games. What did you find on my corpse? Well, you had some fist downs, you did, and a little bit of jink, but I left that for the dusties so they'd think I was a wee bit honest. You had an ugly ring that I kept. She rips her finger into her arm brace and pulls forth a small ring with a stone mounted on it. Worth thrice more than the jink and the irons it was. She studies the ring and squinted. Too bad, it's too ugly to wear. Like that ring back, please. She studies the ring with a frown. Glances at me, then back at the ring. With a sneer, she flicks the ring at you. Didn't I want the ugly thing anyway, I didn't. Fine. Now, when you mentioned that some stuff from my body had gone into Farad's keeping, what did you mean? Farad takes a bit off each corpse we find, he does. It's his right being lord of the village and all. Off of every corpse you find? That's a lot of corpses. Oh, aye. To hear tell, old Stuttercrutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he set up kept in that filthy, drafty hall it is. Nothing but stink and shadows. Really? That's where he puts the tribute he gets? Aye. Now, what are you on about? You're planning to bob him? I have no cause to do such thing. He's not done me no harm. Well, good. I'm on your ear about such a thing, I am. Farad can be daft sometimes, but he's mean as all fiend spit when he gets worked up. And he loves his keepsakes, he does. But where would he keep them all? If he's been at the village for as long as he says, he would have amassed quite a collection. Well, I know he's never left his hall to get his tribute when he needed it. I wouldn't want to walk forward with that lame leg of his, though. Aye, that's true. But only if you don't watch him careful. He isn't lame, though he puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. That crutch fist, then, could be a portal key? Anna frowns in thought for a moment, then slowly nods her head. Aye, there's a thought. She shrugs. I wouldn't know how you'd use it, though. Maybe you just need to have it. Have some other questions? We've already talked about that. Tell me a bit about Farad. Old Stuttercrutch. He's me da. Well, not me real da. He found... Oh, good. Otherwise the accents would have been really weird. He found me when I was a wee girl. Anna shrugs. He needed a collector to crawl into places the rest of his fat gullies couldn't squirm, so he took me under his crutch. Okay, I didn't think you and him looked much alike. Or sounded much alike, but those accents, they're so different. Anna's eyes narrowed and her tails began to lash back and forth. And what do you mean by that, then? I mean, he doesn't look like a tiefling, you don't look like a human. It's hard to see any resemblance between that ugly, stooped, greedy, smelly gutter troll and you. You've got to have high charisma to try this if you're as scarred as we are.